Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck get back together for special family milestone. In Hollywood, relationships can be complicated. Breakups make headlines. Reconciliations spark speculation. But sometimes, it's not about romance, it's about family. Today, we're diving into a heartwarming moment that brought two of Hollywood's most talked about former couples back together, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck, for a very special family milestone. What brought them together? What does it say about co-parenting in the spotlight? And what does this moment reveal about where they stand today? Let's take a closer look. To understand this reunion, we have to rewind. Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck first connected while working on the 2003 film Daredevil. At the time, Affleck was fresh off high-profile relationships, and Garner was building her reputation as America's sweetheart. But it wasn't until a few years later that sparks truly flew. In 2005, they tied the knot in a private ceremony in the Caribbean. No massive Hollywood spectacle. Just close friends, family, and a new beginning. Host, on camera. 4 years, they were seen as one of Hollywood's most grounded couples. While fame swirled around them, they prioritized something else, family. Together, they welcomed 3 children. Violet, Serafina, Samuel. And for a time, everything seemed picture perfect. But Hollywood fairy tales don't always last. In 2015, just one day after their 10th wedding anniversary, Garner and Affleck announced their separation. It wasn't messy in public. It wasn't dramatic on social media. Instead, they released a calm, united statement focused on one thing, their children. Host, reading statement tone. We go forward with love and friendship for one another and a commitment to co-parenting our children. Host. Behind the scenes, challenges were unfolding. Affleck has since spoken openly about his struggles with addiction, a battle that deeply affected their marriage. Through it all, Jennifer Garner remained supportive, even during difficult rehabilitation moments. Many praised her strength and compassion. And despite their divorce being finalized in 2018, their connection as parents never wavered. Unlike many celebrity breakups, these two chose cooperation over conflict. They attended school events together, celebrated holidays together, showed up for soccer games, and most importantly, they showed up for their children. Host, on camera. In interviews, Garner has often emphasized stability, structure, consistency, and Affleck has publicly credited her with being an incredible co-parent. Even as Affleck rekindled his relationship with Jennifer Lopez, and Garner continued focusing on her career and private life, their parenting partnership remained intact. That foundation set the stage for the recent milestone that brought them together again. Recently, the former couple reunited publicly to celebrate a meaningful family milestone, a major achievement in one of their children's lives. Whether it was a graduation, a birthday celebration, or another once-in-a-lifetime moment, what stood out wasn't the event itself. It was their unity. Photos showed them standing side by side, smiling, talking comfortably, focused not on the cameras, but on their child. Host, on camera. And that's what truly resonated with fans. Not romance. Not reconciliation rumors. But maturity. Body language experts noted their ease. They weren't distant. They weren't tense. They looked like two parents proud of their child. And that image? It sent social media into overdrive. Within hours, headlines exploded. Are they back together? Second chances. Rekindled romance. But insiders were quick to clarify, this was about family. Still, fans couldn't help but feel nostalgic. After all, this was a couple who once represented stability in a chaotic industry. Host, on camera. There's something deeply comforting about seeing exes come together peacefully, especially when children are involved. It challenges the narrative that breakups must be bitter. And in this case, it highlights something bigger. Growth. Today, both Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck are in different chapters of their lives. Garner continues balancing motherhood with her acting career and philanthropic work. Affleck remains active in Hollywood, directing, producing, and acting, while continuing his personal growth journey. Romantically, their paths may differ, but as parents, they remain aligned. And that alignment is what made this recent reunion so meaningful. In a culture obsessed with drama, their story offers something refreshing. Divorce doesn't have to mean destruction. Separation doesn't have to mean hostility. And love, even if it changes form, can still exist. For their children, this milestone wasn't about headlines. It was about seeing both parents present, united, proud. And sometimes, that's the greatest success story of all. Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck may no longer be husband and wife. But moments like this remind us, they will always be family. And in Hollywood, that might just be the most inspiring storyline of all. Host, on camera. What do you think about their reunion for this special milestone? Does this redefine what healthy co-parenting looks like in the spotlight? Let us know your thoughts, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more in-depth stories behind Hollywood's biggest headlines. Is this the reunion Hollywood never expected? After years of heartbreak, headlines, and high-profile relationships, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck were just seen together again, smiling, relaxed, united, for a deeply personal family milestone. And the internet? It exploded. Are they just co-parents? Or is something more happening behind the scenes? Tonight, we break down the body language, the history, the timing, and the truth behind this unexpected moment. Before there was drama, there was devotion. Their romance began on the set of Daredevil, a superhero movie that quietly sparked a very real love story. At first, they were friends. Then, in 2004, everything changed. By 2005, they were married in a private island ceremony, intimate, simple, away from flashing cameras. And soon, they were building what many believed was the most stable family in Hollywood. 3 children, 10 years of marriage, countless red carpet moments. They weren't flashy. They weren't scandal-driven. They were solid. Or so it seemed. In 2015, just one day after their 10th anniversary, the announcement came. They were separating. No screaming press conference. No public mudslinging. Just a joint statement filled with dignity. But behind that calm exterior were struggles. Struggles Ben Affleck later admitted publicly. Addiction. Pressure. Personal battles. And through it all, Jennifer Garner stood by him, even driving him to rehab herself at one of his lowest moments. Host, on camera. It was the kind of loyalty that left fans asking, was their bond truly broken? Or simply changing form? By 2018, the divorce was finalized. But the story? It wasn't over. Ben Affleck moved forward, eventually rekindling his early 2000s romance with Jennifer Lopez. The world watched their whirlwind second chance. Lavish weddings. Red carpets. Headlines everywhere. Meanwhile, Jennifer Garner focused on motherhood, philanthropy, and her own quiet growth. The 2 former spouses appeared cordial, even friendly, at family events. But never like this. Not until now. It was a special day for one of their children. A major milestone. A celebration filled with pride. And there,